Hey guys, it's Thursday again, and I'm here to talk into the camera again. Probably look like absolute crap right now because I just got out of crew practice and I showered and I didn't really feel like looking pretty for any of you today. So, like I said, I just got out of crew practice and it was hell on earth because it's Hell Week. We all gotta get fit again. It's gonna whip our asses into shape. And at the end of practice, like I didn't care that I was like sweaty or dirty and like gross and smelly. Like I didn't care. And this really cute guy who is just so cute, like I came up and like I talked to him, not caring that I looked like absolute shit. And we had a really nice conversation about Duck Dynasty and things that are important in life, like Duck Dynasty. And it, it occurred to me how funny it is how like 2 years ago I'd been like I can't go talk to him, I smell bad, and now I'm like I smell bad. It's it's like as you get older you start learning that there are just some things you have to kind of let go of, that you care, that like you don't really you really shouldn't care about, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about, guys, today. Not smelling bad and talking to a boy, but about talking about boys themselves. Because, I mean, I don't know how many boys are watching this right now, but I mean, I guess, too. It might apply to you, and maybe it'll make you that much less clueless. The thing about guys is they don't really care how you look, like how you dress. I mean, they care if like you're dressed like a just inappropriately, but they don't really care the fashion. They don't care about um makeup. They don't care about any of that. They don't care. They don't care, right? I think they kind I get the feeling anyway personally that they kind of care more that you share interests with them. That you're not helpless and super feminine, or on the other side of it, like really independent and like super like macho feminist. Maybe not macho, maybe just feminist. I don't think they care about that either. I don't think they care either about either end of the spectrum. I think they just care that like, you know, they like cars. Maybe you like cars. Um, they like history. You like history. You like rom-coms. They like rom-coms. I severely doubt the rom-com thing though. Never really met a boy who likes rom-coms. Um, it's with boys, you gotta like you can't just lie about those things too, because they're gonna want to talk to you about them. So if there's a guy who likes cars and you don't really like cars, just be interested in what he's talking about. Don't be like, oh yeah, I know everything about cars, and he asks you a question about like an engine or something, and you kind of, oh, I don't know, because then he just thinks you're a liar and that you're fake. That's not your ultimate goal. It's you want to meet a guy. Maybe it's better for you to meet a guy that shares these interests with you. You know, you don't want to force it to happen. You can't force love to happen. And isn't that ultimately what we're looking for? It's like love's the big scary word that we don't want to say, when in reality it's what we're looking for. You know, you date to marry somebody. I mean, nowadays you date, for other things, but originally we dated to marry. Actually called it courting, but so you just want to find someone that you can share your whole life with, and you know someone meaningful that you can share your bedroom with, because that's also important. you know you see all these girls out there complaining that all men are the same. Not really. Not really, because women are looking for forcing, like they're settling, and they're forcing love. They're forcing this to happen. They don't really see, you know, they don't really look for the quality. There's quality in what you're looking for. These girls, I guess, dated this person because they were really attractive, and you know, they made them feel good, but they didn't love them. So no, men aren't all the same. They're clueless, but they're not all the same. I think it's important that you find somebody that treats you right. Not only that, but somebody you can actually have an intelligent conversation with. Because there's a certain level of attractiveness that comes with a guy who can, talk about the things that you like on an intelligent level. I think that's the nicest thing. And someone you can joke around with. Because, like, who doesn't love a sense of humor? You don't want someone who's serious and all in love with you. You kind of want to marry someone who would have been your best friend. But instead of them being your best friend, you just fell head out of heels in love with them. And you got married or something one day. That's your ultimate goal. That should be everyone's ultimate goal. That should be your end result. And when you date guys who don't have that in mind, you reap what you sow. And you really can't change someone who's kind of, for lack of a better word, an asshole. So you can't force love. Love happens. Love just happens when you're walking down the street and you see somebody, you know, pick up a book about the history of airplanes who's super duper attractive, and you walk up to them smelling like sweat and grossness, not caring what you look like, and go, wow, I like the history of airplanes too, and have this beautiful intelligent conversation. Then he asks you out for dinner, and then yeah, but I gotta go home and shower first. And then he goes, yeah, I understand, because I do crew too. And then you're just like, it's destiny, because that's love. Now, yeah. So I think that's all I have for you guys for today. I hope that you take something from this, that you've learned something from this. I don't know if you have. Don't force love, sweetie. Don't force love. Love should just come to you. It may not happen at like first sight, but it could happen eventually. It could literally be your best friend. It could be the person you're sitting next to. All right? I hope that's not your sibling, because that's incestuous. So, have a good day, guys. Have a good evening. Have a good Friday. TGIF. Too bad it's Thursday. Alright, well, see you next week.